First of all, I don't believe that there is no opposition. There are several parties, Congress inclusive, in the Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha, who do voice the concerns which a political party sitting in the opposition would genuinely do, and we are trying to answer them. So I think whilst the Congress numbers are disappointingly low, they are still there. They are still there and they raise questions for which all of us are, answering, and we are responsible to answer. So I wouldn't want to take it at that level of, there's no opposition at all. No. I think whoever is in the opposition, whichever party, how many of them they may be, it doesn't matter. But yes, they are still there to play the role of opposition. That's one thing. The other question which you asked me about, your own organizations playing an opposition's role, I suppose every political party within itself will have dialogues continuously. Not just the voters, but political parties also have expectations of their own parties, because after all, we've given a manifesto, a statement based on which you get the votes, based on which you come, and based on which your state parties, your district level units will have to go and communicate the message to the people. And if they have to go and communicate saying, well, you expected A, that A is happening not today, maybe happening tomorrow, even that is a communication where people may come back to say, no, that's not good enough, we want something else happening even yesterday, So within political parties, if there are groups which speak up and if they come out as opinions which has been voiced, I think it's only healthy for democracy. That's all right. Congress Mukt Bharat, even I would say it. It is a certain culture which is thanks purely to the Congress, that today in India you have many things happening which are not ideal. Undermining of institutions, even giving the stature of the leader of opposition to the opposition party, which is irrespective of the number sitting in the opposition. Culture very much which undermines institutions, where precedents were set, where numbers, a certain proportion was also established. These are practices thanks to the Congress. One. And therefore, 1 minute, therefore you would immediately ask me, and I am fully conscious, so are you not repeating the practice of the Congress? But the culture of completely remaining indifferent to the people's views, not feeling responsible to answer, brazen indifference to the difficulties of common man. Brazen, I repeat it, a brazen indifference to the difficulties of the common man. Absolute insensitivity about how those very institutions which so-called Congress's own leaders had built up over the decades. These are qualities of Congress which are so present, prevalent in the political system. So when we, all of us, speak about Congress Mukt Bharat, it is these value systems which have been artificially imposed on the political system that we want to be rid of. So it's not as if we are saying, get rid of the Indian National Congress. No, we are not saying that. We are saying that culture which has come to be very much synonymous with governance under Congress have to be removed. But as regards the opposition party, stature being given to the Congress party, it's no good for me to go on repeating that did they give it earlier, did they not do this, did they not? Yes, they are worth remembering that they have denied every opposition party the physical recognition. They have also sometimes gone to the extent of hounding leaders belonging to opposition party, and we are certainly not going to emulate that culture. But if you're taking the example of opposition party the status being denied to the Congress, they've not even got the numbers. They still are opposition to me, because when they stand up and ask me a question, I'm duty bound to answer. But if it is that stature that you're looking for, maybe there are equally other parties, even we have denied them too. Then we have to raise issues about that.